What's going on, y'all? It's a moisturizing day. I'm gonna mist and oil my scalp. As you can see, it's not dry. It could use a little water, it could use a little mist. I'm gonna show you what I do for my routine. I like to start off with this little mixture that I made. It's got hibiscus. I boiled some hibiscus, fenugreek, eucalyptus. It's got some aloe vera juice. Got a little bit of rose water in it. So I like to start in the middle of my hair first and foremost. Like to go down the line and apart. Start lifting up the front. And I like to separate and get inside. Now I don't like to do it too much because I got two other products that I use when it comes to misting. And for the back, I'll show y'all how I get the back. I like to separate and just drop. And I like to go like in a line. I know I do get the back of my neck sometimes, but that's all good because everything in this bottle is natural. So I do that, take it, some slight. But I don't really try to focus too much on oversaturating it because for one, you're not supposed to. And for two, I've got, like I said, two other products that I use. I love this product right here. Always get this from Walmart. It's really cheap, it's like $10. And it's really good. You can also use it for your face as well when you get out the shower. So I'm gonna spray some of this in. Hopefully I don't get the camera wet. But again, pick up the back. As you can see, I'm just picking up the back and letting it fall like some coins. Definitely get that crown too. Don't forget about that crown. That's one thing that I want to make sure that I get even when it comes time to oil is to get the crown. And then as you can see, I'm just kind of evenly distributing it all throughout my hair. So it's not over concentrated in one spot or in one area. And then the very last thing is this product that I got off TikTok shop. This rosemary and rice water. Heard and seen some great things about it. This is only my second time using it, but it smells great. It literally smells good. It smells so good. If you like the natural smell, the all natural smell, you're gonna love this product. Like the bottle too. The bottle's real easy to manipulate with your thumb. It's easy to hold and manipulate, so it doesn't feel weird when you're trying to. Doesn't feel weird when you're trying to mist. All right, I think that's about enough. Want to massage that in, spread it all through, because the very next step is we're going to seal it all in with some oil. All right, so now this oil is usually a mixture of like wild growth oil, botana oil, it's cocoa nibs from Camille Rose. I'm a mixer. I like mixing oils. I like mixing products, as long as they're like majority natural. So go straight down the line, just like how I do with the spray. Go straight down the part first. That's just how I do it. Everybody has their own special way of doing it. Go straight down the part and just massage it in gently without pulling hairs. I just snagged the hair, but without pulling any hairs. And then I just go in and just drop inside. I lift it up and drop just like I was doing with the mist, and just try to make sure that it touches the majority of the surface area. It doesn't have to touch every single square inch of your head because you're going to massage it in anyway. You're gonna massage all through your scalp, but you wanna make sure that you at least get a good amount in that general area. For this, I go section by section. So I usually get like this section here first, and then I'll pick up the bottom of the side, including like the near back, like including right here. And then I'll get this area right here, and I'll just drop, and then I'll continue to massage. I'm gonna massage a little more off camera. I don't wanna take all the time showing y'all massaging, but I'm just rubbing it in on the spots where I was. I know I'm due for a retwist. Not really, but I mean, I think it's been about 5 or 6 weeks. I usually go to my loctician every 8 weeks. Shout out to my loctician. She's the GOAT. Y'all go look her up. Jessie the Lock Goddess on Instagram. And I think it's at Jessie Boo on TikTok. I'll definitely find that and put the actual names if you're in the DMV area. She's great, prices are great, and she's a great vibe. But yeah, just repeat the same thing on the other side. You know, it's not something that you gotta like necessarily obsess over, as far as, like I said, getting every nook and cranny of your scalp, because you don't want to over oil it either. You don't want to do that at all. You just want to get enough oil as to where your hair feels moisturized and your scalp feels moisturized. I mean, you'll always notice the difference. I think I've been growing my hair for probably 5 years, coming this December maybe. Yeah, 5 years. But I've only been locked for one. I just locked my hair May 2025. So this past May is July now. So I'm 14 months locked in. I'm gonna lock my son's hair up. He's been begging me. He's actually the reason why I lock my hair. And then for the back, it's the same process. Just lift and just dab and drop at the same time. I know, like I said, I know I'm not getting every spot. This is just the way I do it. Everybody's got their own process. Everybody's got their own technique. This is the way I do it. And then I just massage. As you can see, I treat the whole back and the crown. Like I said, don't forget the crown. I treat the whole back and the crown like one section. I'll treat the whole back and the crown like one section. And again, be gentle. Don't drag your fingers down when you're going to the next section. Pick your hand up and go to the next section. Use all 10 of your fingers, including your thumbs. And your hair should feel great. The massage, it always feels great. Your hair should look great. And then you want to lock in all of the moisture that you just put into your hair. It'll take a small amount, as you can see. It's about this much as opposed to it being full. I'll just drop that in my hand here, and I'm gonna rub it together. And then I'm just going to lightly and gently get all in my hair, just to lock in the moisture, because oil is the sealant. If you weren't already hip, oil is the sealant. So you can put all the conditioner and all of the mist and all that you want into your hair, but the only way to seal it is with oil. You don't need that much. You don't want, like I said, you don't want to over oil your hair, your locks, especially those with locks, because that produces buildup. So I get from the root to the ends. I take my fingers and I go through all my locks. I've got about, I think like 103, 105 maybe. I got an odd number. My loctician told me I got an odd number. I got about 100, low 100 number. So yeah, that's it. This is every 3 days, about every 3 days I do this. You don't got to do it that much. My locks are in the teenage stage, I would assume. Like I said, it's only been like 14 months. So my locks are in the teenage stage. They still do get a little frizzy. My hair is pretty soft, as my loctician has said. My hair is soft, so it might take a little bit more time to get out of the teenage stage for them to get like hard and stiff paws, but they still they still doing their thing. I do see them. I started with 2 strands, so I can see them losing their pattern a little bit, or a lot of it, I should say. But yeah, that's my every 3-4 days. I'll come back a couple of days and do another one. So like, follow, subscribe for more hair tips. Peace.